And I also have my drip system, drip 1 system and drip 2 line. As you can see, testing it out, seems to be working all right. Just making sure that the plants will get enough water. So I'm redoing this right here. Originally I had this drip line installed right here, as you can see, but it's actually missing some parts. I need to add a backflow preventer and pressure regulator to make it work. And then I also installed this one right here, drip line number 2, which I also need to add a pressure regulator and a backflow preventer. So I got some parts from Home Depot. I'm going to redo my drip system because there's a few things that were missing from the original install. So I'm going to redo the drip system that I have for my front yard. There's one hole right there that goes directly to the middle island and the shrubs. I'm going to redo that, as well as one right here that goes directly to the line right here. So I'm going to redo both of those drip systems. So for this drip system that leads to the shrubs and the middle island right there, that drip system, I'm going to need to put a few things, which is going to include this right here. The original one did not have a backflow preventer right here, and the 25 pressure regulator, PSI, and then this is just a connector to connect both of these, and this is a riser about 6 inches, and then this right here, the elbow, is going to connect to the tubing. So this is the setup that I have, that I'm going to put on that first drip line. The shutoff valve, this one, will go first right here. And then the pressure regulator will go after right here. After that, I'm going to use this coupling to fit right here, there, and then connect this elbow joint with the riser up here, right here, and then this is going to connect to this right here. Boom. You want to secure all the joints with this tape right here, Teflon tape, all around the joints, just to make sure so they don't leak. There, you can see everything is all taped up and ready to go. So let's put this together. Here's the backflow, right, which is going to connect to the pressure regulator, and then connect to the coupling, and then this will connect here, and this one connects to this piece, and then this connects right here, and then this connects right here. Boom, like this. Okay, let us connect the backflow preventer and the pressure regulator with a coupling. Okay, let's just connect this elbow thing right here. Boom. Now let's connect the riser right here. Now we're gonna connect this elbow right here. Now we're gonna connect this hose connector right here. So that's what it's gonna look like right there. The connection with the backflow preventer, and then the pressure regulator, and the coupling with the riser elbow to the actual half-inch piping. Don't worry about this right here. This right here is an old pipe that was cut off for the sprinkler, so I don't need to use that. So just this one connects all the way to the shrubs. Also, this connection is also with the T connector, goes all the way right here, which is going to be the island here. It's going to be the island. So I'm going to have plants right here in the middle, and then right here is the close the pipe with this closure. Boom. So there's going to be an island right here where I'm going to put some drought tolerant plants, and then of course the drip is also going all around the shrubs right there. And if I wanted to, I could use these right here. These are like drippers, and they are about 350 degrees, which is good for 14 gallons. So I can use these and stick these all around the hose right here if I need to for the plants. So that's how it is for the first drip line. As I've shown you, I needed to put a backflow preventer and a pressure regulator for the actual pipe, so that way I won't overdo it with the pressure, and I don't want anything going back to the house. And it connects to the shrubs, and then one right here in the middle. So I removed the piping for the drip line number 1 because I didn't want the backflow preventer and the pressure regulator to be underneath the ground. So I'm going to redo the piping just like the second one right there. As you can see, it's sticking out. I want it to be above ground in case there's any issues with it later on. So this time I'm going to start off with the coupling to go right here. And then from here, I'm going to put this pipe over. And then once I put this pipe, I'm going to have the backflow preventer and the pressure regulator right here. Okay, so this is how it's gonna look right here. The backflow preventer and the pressure regulator is gonna be up here instead of down there. So that's gonna be the new configuration, just like this one right here. Boom. See? Backflow, pressure regulator, backflow, pressure regulator. For drip line number 2, I also had to locate the sprinkler, which is right here. I had a cap initially so that water would come out, but this is where the drip line number 2 is going to be. And I went ahead and bought some parts for it. This is going to be the 1/4-inch hose. This is like a riser, and some other parts like the manifold, 2-port manifold right here, Teflon tape, and some other things. So first thing I'm going to do is use this 8-inch riser to fit right here. And I'm going to start off by putting some tape on the riser clockwise. The second drip line, I don't think I'm going to need a backflow preventer. I don't think I need this because from the sprinkler there's still the anti-siphon valve. So that already stops water from going back into the house. But what I'm gonna use is this right here, this kit, which has a 25 psi regulator, so that it won't have that much pressure when I use the 1/4-inch line. for this. But I'm not using the whole thing, you know, for this. DSR kit, which comes with this piece right here, the T-fitting and the pressure regulator with the elbow, but I'm not going to use the T-fitting. I'm going to use this manifold right here for the 1/4-inch piping, but this doesn't fit exactly. So what I need to do is use this coupling for the 3/4, and then there's a few pieces here that I need to add, like this piece right here, this like male fitting to the coupling, and then this just really short riser so that I can use the thread on this to connect the 3/4 elbow to convert into the 1/2 inch, and this is what's going to connect to my manifold like this. So this is the setup that I have for the second drip line right here. Here, as you can see, everything's all taped up with this right here, using this all taped up, and now I'm ready to go. Okay, let's see here, and then this, the pressure regulator, the coupling, this be connected right here, and then the manifold is the last piece. So yeah, it is. That's the line right there, as you can see, and here I'm gonna connect right there, and this piece is gonna connect right there, and then that's just gonna be for the quarter-inch line. That's gonna go all the way right there on the edge. So that's the drip line for the second one. Once I got everything connected for the drip line 2, I started to turn on my sprinkler, where I have the hose right there, just to see if the water works or the drip line works. This is the first drip line from earlier. As you can see, there's water coming out right here. That's good, because that's gonna go, that's the drip system for the shrubs, which is gonna be more water, and then right here is gonna be a little bit less, or much less, because this is the island for the smart plants. So there's gonna be water dripping out here too. That's the first one, the drip line, and this is the second drip line right here. Seems to be working fine. So it seems like the water is flowing the way it should. Okay, decided to put a backflow preventer after all. So that's what I'm gonna do. Install this right here. Install this right here. Here, backflow preventer, pressure regulator. Boom. So I just turned on the water. Everything seems to be working fine with the drip system. Like I said, you know, I had mine installed right here with the 1/2 inch tubing for the shrubs all the way. And then of course for right here in the middle, I'm gonna have an island with the rocks, and I'm gonna have some plants there as well. That's all connected to the 1/2 inch tubing right here, as you can see. And then of course the one I just installed with the riser and the two output manifold right here, 1/4 inch drip tubing, and I'm gonna have plants on the edges as well. That should do it. I got both of them working, drip line 1 and 2. All I had to do was do some minor things to it, right? Like adding the back pressure preventer for the line 1, and then also adding the pressure regulator for both line 1 and line 2. So hopefully you guys got something out of it for this little drip system that's going to be for the front yard. If you guys are interested, watch my other video where I actually lay down the fabric, the weed fabric, and the stones. Till next time, stay safe and keep on rolling.